What's up, guys? This is Xcal64 here, and I'm bringing you my first Wi-Fi battle in about 3 months or so. This is an underused battle against spiNR or Nick from the Maryland forums, and I'm on Heart Gold now, so let's get into the battle. Anyways, I lead off with my Mesprit, he goes out with the Nidoking, and I decide I'll just go straight for the Psychic instead of going for the Stealth Rocks, just to try to reveal that it's Sashed or something, but he ends up going out into a Chansey, and I was like, oh man, not a Chansey, it's my worst nightmare. So I decide I'll just go for the Stealth Rock. I'm not really worried about what he's going to do. So he just tries to go for a Toxic, which fails, and I figured he's just going to try and go for it again. So I'm going to U-turn out into my Swellow, because this thing will just get its Guts activation anyway, since I have a Flame Orb. It's not much of a difference to me. Anyways, I get the Poison off, and I figure that thing's going to want to switch out since it's got no defense, so I thought I'd go for a Pursuit. And this thing runs Pursuit because my late game Sweeper only has a normal attacking move, and you'll see that later. He switches out into a Weezing, and I figure that thing's really defensively bulky, so I should get the heck out of there. So once again I U-turn out, does practically nothing, switch out, and I go back into my Mesprit, and I figure I could totally trap that Chansey. So I figure right here we're back in the same spot. He's going to want to switch out again. He's probably going to go into the Chansey again, predicting my Psychic. So I thought I'll U-turn out, throw up some more damage on that thing, probably not take it out, but get it down to the red so that I can switch back into my Swellow, and I'll trap it with Pursuit, because whether he stays in or not, he is going to go down to the Pursuit. And as you can see here, that works out just nicely. He stays in, doesn't matter, Pursuit takes him out, down goes the Chansey, and natural disaster avoided. Hooray. He goes into a Blastoise. I figure I'll just stay in and go for a Facade. I figured it would do a good amount, but I did not predict it would go down this much. And he ends up going for a Water Spout, which kind of surprised me, but it only does 2 damage because he probably has like 0 health left. Anyway, so he's trapped in. He doesn't want to switch him back in later, so I just go for the Pursuit just in case. Takes him down. Poison's taking me down. He goes into his Nidoking. I'll just stay in and go for a Facade again. If he had a Sash, the Stealth Rocks took that out, so that was great. Facade takes him down. Poison finally takes its toll on me, whittles me down to 0, and it's a double down. He goes out to his big-ass mofo, Charizard, shiny, always looks cool to battle. I go back into my Mesprit, because that's what you do on a double down. He goes for a Roost here, which kind of surprised me, but I guess that's good for him. I go for a Psychic. I was just trying to take him out, but it doesn't even take him to half anyway, so yeah. So here I'm like, alright, I totally need to get out of here. There's nothing else I can do. He goes for a DD dance as I go for a U-turn, and this scared the crap out of me because I figured I didn't really have a good safe switch in. So I figured this would be my best bet. I sent him my Lantern, and I'm really fearing the Earthquake from this thing, but he goes for a Roost anyway, and I just go for a Surf trying to take him out, which will not kill him, but that's alright. I'm still fearing the Earthquake. I'm not sure if he has it, but he does end up going for it with Dragon Dance. I figured this would kill me, but I am max HP, and I do have some defensive EVs invested in this thing, so I survive with 67 HP, go for the Surf, take out his big-ass mofo, down goes the Charizard, and I'm wondering to myself, I wonder if this guy carries the Venusaur as well, and he does. So he goes out to the Venusaur. I figure I'll stay in as fodder. I'll try and rest up maybe, but I figured he'd be faster, but I am faster. I get my rest off. Chesto Berry wakes me up, goes for the Energy Ball, does not kill. I figured since I'm faster, I only have a few speed EVs on this thing, that his Venusaur must be a bulky support set of some sort. So I figure since I'm faster, I'll just stay in, try and throw up some confusion, I'll just stay in as death fodder. I've got plenty of things to take this out. And I know that all he has is a Venusaur and a Weezing anyway, so my Mesprit could come in later and just Psychic them both anyway. But that wouldn't be any fun, so I figured I would just stay in here, try and throw up some paralysis, some confusion. He snaps out of it, throws me to sleep, and I decide I don't want to stay in as fodder or anything, so I switched into my Clefable. This is my late game Sweeper. I get the Flame Orb boost, you'll find out why later. I go for a Swagger, which misses. but that's alright. He goes for a sludge bomb. I'm not fearing anything he can do. He can't poison me or anything, and special attacks aren't going to do jack crap anyway. So he goes into his wheezing, and I just go for the swagger again. It hits, raises his attack, confuses him, and you'll find out why I run this here in a second, because I run a psych up set, and the whole idea is to swagger, confuse them, steal the double boost, and get a stab, double boosted facade, along with the stat boost stolen, and to sweep, stab, max attack, really powerful move. This is my custom set I made up. And anyways, so the confusion's taking its toll, facade is doing its job here. I figured this was going to kill, but it doesn't. He's going to go for a pain split just to try and get some health back. It's not really going to make a difference. He doesn't even go to half, so I figured this facade is going to kill. But, you know, I get min damage, but confusion takes him out. Unfortunately for him, that stayed on him all those turns. But those are the breaks. Anyway, he sends in his Venusaur, and I just go for another facade. Might as well stay in here and finish him up. He gets paralyzed, which didn't really matter. I had plenty of stuff to take him out anyway. And then he just decides to run for his life, and that's okay. So anyways, that was my battle for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, that's GG to you, spiNR. We both weren't very familiar with underused battles. That's okay. Anyways, I'll have more videos coming for you soon as Wi-Fi is good to go. So have a good day, you guys. Peace.